Hello, and welcome to another exciting, amazing episode of Living Your Dreams. We're in season 2, and it's been a wonderful journey so far. I've been learning from trying to give back, and I hope that you two have been taking in as much as you can get from this episode. So if you have not been following, I don't know where you have been. I don't know if you've been under the rock, but this has been hitting your screen every Wednesday by 3 p.m. So quickly head up to YouTube and just search Keturah Adams. You'll find me and you'll see all the amazing episodes that have come up before this one. So today we're going to be talking on the topic, you need to detox. Oh yes, you heard me right. You need to detox. In our last episode, we talked about your dreams being valid and how you ought to invalidate, what any other person had said about your dreams and stick to what you know and go ahead with pushing for where you want to go. So today I want us to quickly talk about detoxifying your mind, renewing your mind, right? So you must have heard a lot of people tell you things that have invalidated your dreams one way or the other. I shared some personal examples in our last episode. You may want to watch it to catch up with the flow. But the thing is, whether you like it or not, when people say certain things to you, whether you agree with them or not, whether you think, oh yeah, what they said made sense or what they said did not make sense at all, right? A seed has been sown in your mind and it has a way of limiting you. So what we're going to do today is, now that you know that your dreams are valid, we are going to go ahead to detox your mind. So how do you detox your mind, and why should you detox your mind? You have to get rid of the negative energy. You have to get rid of the negative comments, the negative thoughts, the negativity that has come in. You have to detoxify and start all over again. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 steps you will need to detoxify your mind. Okay? So step number 1 will be set an intention. Now you know that a lot of people must have messed with your head. Now you know that, they've said a lot of things that, maybe was true, maybe was not true, but somehow affected your journey. So now we need to start from the beginning. We need to start all over again. We need to start from a fresh page, right? So I need you to set an intention. This time around, be specific about what you want to achieve going forward, okay? We're detoxifying, we're leaving negative thoughts behind, we're leaving negative energy behind, we're leaving negative people behind. If you leave them behind, where are you going? So you have to set an intention, a clear intention. This is where I am going, right? So with an intention, you are focused. You know that, okay, I am moving in the direction of achieving this particular thing, right? So number 2, spend time without technology. Meditate. Meditation is a very, very powerful tool that we don't take advantage of. Meditate on your intention. Now, it has been said that the human mind thinks about 50,000 thoughts every day. That is 1 thought in about 1.2 seconds. That's how much thoughts go through our minds, right? So it's easy to get lost in the so many distractions that come. Now it's, I want to do this. The next minute I want to do that. I saw this lady, she's thriving in this thing, I want to do this. See, a lot of thoughts just keep coming. No, it's pizza, no, it's upper, no, it's amala. Do you understand? A lot of thoughts run through our minds every day, over 50,000 thoughts. So it's easy to get lost in the distractions. It's easy to just get lost in your own thoughts, and keep jumping from one thing to the other, one thing to the other. But when you have a clear intention that you meditate on, you spend time without technology is great. Technology is one of the best things that has happened to this generation, but at the same time, it has its cons. Oh yes, maybe some other time we'll talk about, the pros and cons of technology. But for today, spend some time, set some time every day, maybe 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes if you could, 20 minutes if you can. The more time you can spend, the better. Without technology, no TV, no phone, turn it off, just put it away and meditate. Think of that intention, think of that idea, picture it, visualize it, see it. The more you see it, the more you meditate on it, the more you reduce the distractions that happen in your head. The more you reduce the thoughts, and it starts to narrow down to that one intention. And the more you are focused on that intention, you are closer to making it a reality, right? So number 3, vent if you have to. So, in our last episode, I talked about, how someone said to me that, my dreams were not valid. I wanted to run a non-profit. Non-profit. Non-profit is not people that have made money. People that are billionaires, them $10, them Dangote that should be running non-profit. Not you that is a hustler now and stuff like that. And for a long time, it just put me aside. Like I started to think, it's true. I've been spending my money on this thing, no return on investment. I forgot that it was literally all I lived for. Like it was my drive, it was my passion, right? I put that aside and I started to adopt someone else's thoughts, right? And what happened at the end of the day? Every height that I've climbed, every single stage of my life that I got to, was because of the activity of the same nonprofit, So basically, if it's about, something someone said or something someone did, that has, put in a lot of negative energy in your thoughts, you need to get it out. And how you can get it out is either by talking to this person, just venting. Maybe not necessarily the person, anybody that is willing to listen, just vent, let it out. You have to let it out. Now, if there's no one you want to talk to or no one you can't talk to, write it down. Just write it down. Either you keep a journal or something, or just write it down. Personally, I wrote a lot of letters to vent. Like the number of letters I wrote to vent, and I sent it to the person, because if I'm in an argument, I don't say much, I listen more. And when I listen more and I see that you're not listening to understand, you're listening to respond, I don't even say anything at all. I let you win the argument. But then I vent by writing. I can write letter. I write like 5-page email, and then this person, what he will always do is print them out, because anytime it's an email from Kitura, it's serious business, So he'll print it out, have his highlighter and all that, because the person is very defensive. He wants to defend everything, have his highlighter and all that. So basically, you just have to find a way, whatever works for you. That was what worked for me, right? And it was always great. I noticed that every time I sent an email, there was an understanding, because I took my time. I can write, man. I took my time to write, to explain my side and help you see yours. I write. As in, my emails are always long, basically. So yes, find a way of venting. However, if you cannot vent directly to the person, vent to a friend who can listen to you, but you have to let it out. Remember, you're detoxifying your mind, so you have to let it out, okay? Number 4, take inventory of where you are and where you want to focus on. Now, before you can make any progress, you have to first of all know where you are. Take an inventory of your life. What have I achieved so far? What do I have? Who are my allies? What relationships can I leverage on? What do I have to start with? Do you understand? Take inventory of your life. And when you take this inventory, based on what you discovered you have, start working on that. towards where you want to go. Remember, you have an intention now, you have a focus, you have an idea, you have whatever the intention is. Towards that thing, start to put in the work, right? Number 5, let go. All the people who said, oh, your ideas were stupid, let it go. And let go of people who are toxic. Let go of people who bring negative energy. Let go of people who are not bringing value to your life. You do not need them. Let them go. Okay? Let them go. Let go. Okay? Let go of things, or people who will be in your way to getting to the next level. Anything that's going to be in your way, if it's a person, if it's a thing, let go. If it's a habit, let it go. Let go. You have to detoxify your mind. You have to detoxify yourself and start from a fresh page. Let go of negativities and just focus on the positive and focus on that intention and focus your energy, your work, your everything on that one intention. And before you know it, my darling, you will not just be executing, but you'll be seeing results from the work that you're putting in, right? And finally, learn to say no. 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 Capital letters N. Oh, I had this problem for a very long time. I didn't know how to say no to people. Every time I say, okay. But learning to say no is power on its own. You cannot say yes to everybody. You cannot be friends with everybody. Okay? Learn to say no. The things that will not be beneficial to you, towards your intention, towards your goal, please let them go. Learn to say no. Okay? No. Not everything is necessary. It's not every wedding that you must go. As in, it's not every party that you must show up. You have work to do. Get it done. Learn to say no. You cannot please everybody. You can never, ever please everybody. See, I've learned to live life by my design now. I don't do anything for anybody. It is how I feel it that I do it. So I want you to adopt that, okay? Learn to say no to a lot of people. No is a very powerful word that only very few people know how to use. And the people that know how to use no go far in life. So I hope these 6 steps will help you detoxify your mind, start on a fresh note, and achieve the result that you desire. Until I come your way next week with another exciting topic, it's bye from this end.